welcome back to my channel. So it is episode 2 of the ultimate off-road MTB camper car conversion, and this one is going to be a good one because it's where all the modifications are going to start taking place. And by that I mean I've got some roof bars to go on the roof, I've got some chrome kick plates to go in the doors to make them look really cool, and I'm also going to be Lanoguarding the underneath of the vehicle, and I will get onto that in just a second and explain to you what that actually means. But I'm also hoping that in this video we are going to be taking it to get the roof tent fitted as well. So all being good, the car is going to be complete in this video. So that means in the next episode it's going to go on its first little adventure. So I'm going to go and get changed in some clothes that I don't mind getting dirty because my dad is on his way over to my house right now to help me with all these jobs today. Now that my dad has arrived to help me, we're going to start these modifications off, and the first thing we're going to be doing is Lanoguarding the underneath of the vehicle. So Lanoguard is a rust treatment and prevention, which is perfect as I've bought an older vehicle. All you need to do first is jet wash your vehicle, which I've already done, to remove any dirt and grime and allow it to dry. It's very good for surface rust and will seep underneath it to bond to the metal. It also prevents rusting and seals the surface so no oxygen or water can get in. Lanoguard cures transparent so you can actually see it doing its job. It's safe to spray over all areas including electrics, rubbers and plastics, so you don't have to mask up, but obviously you do have to be mindful of the brake discs and pads, so I have covered these up. The Moto Grease is a super concentrated version of the spray which can be applied to hinges, nuts and bolts or areas where heavy coating is needed. Now the Lanoguard has been applied, we need to wait 24 hours before we drive the car so that we can give it a chance to cure. Lanoguard reaches its final state after about 7 to 10 days. Day 0 is an oily fill, day 3 is a soft fill, and then the final state is totally dry to touch, but you can still see something is there. If you guys are interested and want to find out a little bit more about Lanoguard, I will leave a link to the website in the description box below. And just so that you guys know, I bought the regular kit which came with the spray and the grease as well. Right, the next step now in today's build series is to put the roof bars on. So I'm going to grab them out and we're going to start fitting the roof bars. The roof bars are now on. How awesome do they look? It really helps transform the car and make it look even more off-roady. We're now going to fit the chrome kick plates into the doors so it doesn't scuff on the paintwork and just to make it look a little bit more bling. So it's actually a few days later now after my dad came and helped me do the Lanoguard and the kick plates and the roof bars, and as you can see from behind me, my car is actually complete now. We've got the bike rack on, we've got the roof tent fitted, and we're actually going to step back in time now and head back to Latitude Tents where I had this fitted. We made the journey down to Frome, which is where Latitude Tents HQ is, and we were shown around, and their unit is actually super cool. It was then time to fit the tent to the roof. So as my dad and myself already fitted the roof bars to the roof, we had to put 2 crossbars on to hold the weight of the tent, and these tents actually only weigh around 50 kilograms, so it wasn't too difficult to lift it up onto the roof. Charlie and Tom then slid it up onto the crossbars and it was then fitted into place by 8 bolts, so it was super simple, and then it was on the roof ready to go. If you buy a Latitude tent yourself, they actually offer this service totally free of charge, so you can go to the HQ and have them fit it to your roof for you. They then also show you how it all opens up and works, which was really important for me because I actually had never had one of these before, so I really needed to know how it worked, and it was actually super easy. So once Charlie had showed me all of this, we then took a look inside, and it's actually incredible. It's like a TARDIS, it's so big inside, and I actually cannot wait to start using it. So I think what we should do now is have a little tour around the tent. I've set it up here, so let's take a look inside. Here we go. This is actually incredible. I'm so happy with it. It's actually crazy to think that like a few months ago I had this idea in my head and I knew exactly how I wanted it to look, and now stood here looking at it, it's literally what was in my head is there, and it's so crazy. And it just goes to show, like, if you want to do something, just go for it, because it's totally worth it. But here it is. This is the Land Rover Freelander 2 off-road camper MTB car, and it's ready for its first adventure. So let's go and take a look around the tent first, and yeah, and then I'll explain what the next adventure is. Right, here we go then. We're in the tent and we're actually on the roof of my car. So you come in the door just there where the ladder is, and then you've got so much space in here to sleep, hang out, chill. And then this end is, there's a window, so just imagine if you pull up somewhere that's got an amazing view, you can just open that window and have the best view in the house. And then you wake up, get your bikes out and go for a shred, which is the best. I actually cannot wait to use this, and it's coming pretty soon. I just want to quickly say as well that the mattress actually comes with the tent, so it all folds in together, so you don't need to worry about buying a mattress. All you need to do is get your pillows and your duvet, and then you're pretty much ready to go. And you can actually leave that in here as well. It all folds down, so you don't need to worry about keep taking them in and out. You just leave them in, and every time you go camping, you're ready to go. There we go then, the car project has been completely finished, and I couldn't be more happy with it. It's crazy to see my ideas that I had in my head actually in front of me now, and I cannot wait to use it. And that brings me on to what the next little episode is going to be in this series, and we are going to be taking it to the Forest of Dean. We're going to be camping in the roof tent. We're going to go to Cannock Bike Park and ride the downhill there, and I'm super excited. And we're actually doing it really soon. We're going next week, so keep an eye out for that video. And I hope you guys enjoyed following this little project. Let me know if there's anything that you would add to this car, because it's obviously a finished project now, but there's loads of other bits we could do in the future. So put it down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, put your comments down below, and I shall see you guys very soon.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way.